What the world needs now are nerds, sweet nerds. What you doing?
Taking a sticker off my cup.
You don't like to drink it? Or are you afraid the sticker will make you sicker?
Yeah, it's going to have to be a you take it off in the wash.
Okay. No. Well, hello, nerdlings. Hello.
Sup, nerdlings?
Tom and Lacey, the Do You Nerd channel, variety channel that showcases all the things that we like, we love. We collect a bunch of things because, I mean, at least for us, it's boring just collecting one thing. But then space becomes an issue. So what we like to do is we pop in. We do occasional live streams on Thursday because it's the Nerdsday. And we show off things that we've been picking up lately. But we also chat with anyone who happens to pop in because we always appreciate when someone stops in. If you want to speak up and chat, go right ahead. If you don't, if you just want to lurk, that's fine too. If you just like to watch.
You scared him away.
It's cool. Hey, I don't blame them.
Someone popped in and then they
I'm
popped
about
right
to
out.
be scared
When
away.
you said talk in the chat, they were like, fuck this shit,
They're like,
I'm
nope,
out.
nope. They're like, I'm not
out.
talking to the chat. But yeah, it's just kind of a chance to chat with everyone because one of the things that we love about going to conventions and events are the people that we see there. Usually
Yes.
people that we don't otherwise get to see all year long because they live everywhere else. And even the people that live close to us, we don't get to see. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you already?
No.
But this is a good chance, if people pop in, and we can talk to them too and find out what people are playing, watching, doing, and whatever. I'm going to start off with a pickup just because, to be honest, I don't think a lot of people really care about this. I liked it. I love our local amusement park at Silver Dollar City. And I found this, was it $1 or $2?
Yeah, I think it was like $1.95.
But it's for the Stagecoach. It's like just a little glass dish. I found it at a flea market and it was super cheap. And I don't know. I don't think there's a year on it. But in any
There
event,
we go. It's kind of focusing on
it's just kind of a fun piece of Silver Dollar City history. So I was like,
because they actually did have a stagecoach in the park that went around and you could go on rides with it.
Yeah, fun.
It's kind of neat because it's see-through.
Fun fact, too, if you go to Silver Dollar City now, kind of down by where the saloon is, just across from it before you go under the railroad bridge, there is a stagecoach. Boom. That's it. And it is based off of the stagecoach that used to come through this area, through the Ozarks. Got through the Ozarks hills. Must have been a hell of a stagecoach because some of these hills are motorized cars.
More like hell of a horse. Hell of a horse team to get them through there.
As far as, let's see, what else is people not gonna care so much about? We
had 3 people, now we're down to 1. People are like, these people are boring.
You're worrying too much. We were at, speaking of flea markets, we were at one, and I picked up this issue of Zombie Through the Ozarks. Sounds like a new HBO show. It could be. I mean, there was that show called Ozark.
Yeah.
And then there was a show on Disney we've actually been watching. It's called Ozark's Law. It's cops that takes place at Lake of the Ozark, which is a party destination. And I guess it's funny to us because all the people there, it's like, yeah, I definitely know a guy just like that.
Yeah.
So I picked up this comic basically just on the cover. It was very much reminding me of some of the old Battle Chasers stuff.
Makes me think of like Sassy Tinkerbell.
That works. I'm fine with that. But it was a cheap enough comic. I don't know anything about Victory otherwise. So I grabbed that one. And then this one. These are actually 2 different series, even though it says 2 and 3, I think, for the numbering. They're 2 different series. But I don't know. The covers looked cool at least. And I will hope that I didn't just waste $5 whole.
Oh, $5 whole.
Probably cheaper than what the comics were brand new.
Brand new.
What about you? You got something you want to show off?
Sure. Since we are, everybody jokes about all of a sudden August has become like Halloween or Augustween or something like that. Now people are starting to celebrate Halloween starting in August, which it's my favorite holiday, but it has its own month. We don't need to keep moving it sooner and sooner. But anyway, all the stores now have Halloween decorations. So I went out to our local Home Goods and I got this super adorable Winnie the Pooh with everybody dressed in costume. And even you can see Pooh Bear himself in a little skeleton costume sitting there. And it's hand painted. That was a sticker I was trying to get off earlier.
He's dunking his honey pot in your
He is.
drink.
And then also to go along with it, because y'all know my Disney girl.
Do they know though?
I talk about Disney enough. They've got to know. I picked this super cute thing up. It's the princesses. And they're not really in costume, but they're all kind of like green shaded-ish. So it's kind of fun, kind of neat. Just a nice orange coffee mug. One of the things I liked about it, it's not shiny, it's very matte, but the texture of the paint just is really enjoyable. I just like holding it.
You'll have to let Matt know that you appreciate the texture on his cups. That actually is kind of fun. I like that, even though they're not full on in costume.
They still are Halloweeny because, like, out of the lamp, you've got, a ghosty here. Her clam is a pumpkin, and then I think she's playing with a bat. Get a little closer.
She's gonna eat it. She's like, I've been asleep for a long time.
And then she's got a pumpkin pie
made with the brains of 7 dwarves.
Oh my!
That's how it goes.
That's intense.
As far as comics go, I did pick up an issue of X Factor as part of the Extinction Agenda. Did not have this issue. Always a sucker for a good crossover, and at $1, it's like, yeah, I'll add that to fill in the gap. I think Zombie appreciates your mug, so nicely done. Need the Disney villains on
tell
one.
me about it. I love the villains.
I'm surprised there isn't one, unless we just missed it.
Might not have seen
our
it.
Store didn't have it yet.
Yeah,
because you were looking for something that they didn't have. Or
I had seen on TikTok somebody was showing off some of the Halloween stuff, and that's how I knew actually about this mug. I didn't know about this mug, but there was something else on there that looked like a jar, but haunted house but it was a jar. I was looking for that, but yeah, I love Maleficent. So anything I find Maleficent on, I go for. So I would have loved to have seen that one.
And Zombie says, "Oh, X Factor, nice." So tell me, Zombie, and anyone else who wants to weigh in, what was your if you had to pick like your X book of choice? X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, X-Force, X Factor, Excalibur. Who am I forgetting?
X-Force, X Factor, Excalibur.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I'm gonna feel so dumb.
X-Men. What's the one that they're living in right now on season 2? Is that
the X-Core?
X-Core, whatever.
And speaking of X's, I got this because there is a Sega Genesis video game based on the X-Mutants. And I did not have any of the X-Mutants comics.
That 80s hair.
This was another comic series that had a couple of different runs. So obviously, like, these characters are very different than the ones that are from the game. So I did not get the ones that were based on the game. But it was still fun.
I gotta fix it.
Uh-oh. You're already breaking stuff.
I know. To go along with more Halloween things, found these at a flea market. They're 3D printed. And I've got to fix this one. The spider fell off.
Oh, he jumped up. Oh, here we go.
More Spider-Gate.
Yep.
But anyway, I got these for Halloween. Super cute. I'm going to have to, like I said, fix the spider. And then at the same booth of this 3D printed booth, I got me some, not brass knuckles, but Mick Knuckles.
The old McKnucklebusters.
And it says Mick Mess Around and Mick Find Out. Whoa! There was only one though. I would have preferred 2.
You've been looking at these for years.
I have. Yes.
At a convention.
When we see them at a convention, I always want to get them, and
them.
somebody's usually bought them before I can get to them. So it's like I was not going to leave with these, and I loved the fact that it said "Mick Mess Around" and "Mick Find Out."
You got to leave someone as purple as Grimace. Let's beat him up.
Purple Nurple.
How are you going to purple as Nurple with that?
Oh, I have my ways.
Slayer's here. What's up? Good to have you. Thanks for popping in and joining
us.
Hello. Let's see. I guess to kind of keep pushing the game thing, even though it's not a game. We did not have the DVD for Final Fantasy 15, The King's Glaive. So I thought now was a good time to pick that up. I actually still have not played the game, but I thought it might be nice to have that. Just
not going to show you the code though.
I think you probably already did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh well.
But it'll be nice to have that once we finally sit down to it. I believe Sega Head was messing around with this game a little bit. He was saying that there were story elements he felt that he was missing, and I wondered if they're in this, because sometimes Square was weird about that. They would put like ancillary stuff and other things, and it's like, no, just give me the story in the game that I need the story in. But anyway, that'll be interesting. Was anyone a fan of The Spirits Within, the Final Fantasy movie that kind of shut down their studios like in one fell swoop?
Oops.
Nice. I redeemed the code. Hey, good on you. Actually, I tell you what, if someone did get the code and they have it, if you could redeem it, go for it. I mean, to be fair, we're not going to use the code.
How do you know? Maybe I will.
Right.
I won't.
Name 5 characters from Final Fantasy 15. Because that'll tell me how much you want to watch that movie.
Is it Cactar, and a Chocobo, and a Moogle? Am I close? Do they have those?
That's only 3.
And another Cactar.
Nice. I was going to be so
baby
impressed.
Moogle.
I was going to be so impressed that announced that I had set the bar too low. Something kind of fun at this flea market was a baggie, not that kind of baggie, calm down, of manuals for the Bally Professional Arcade, including a manual for the console itself. Now, we do have a Bally, and it's got that lovely wood trim, the version that we have with the gold accents.
Looks
and
just
everything.
like that, actually, right there.
And the smoky gray plastic cover on the back. Ours is not busted, which is nice because that's usually the first thing that gets busted on stuff like that.
Because you want to play this stuff. Look at that.
So not only did we get the manual for the console, but we got some game manuals. I mean, you got like a generic one. I'm pretty sure that the number on the end is basically more a game number, not like it's football in the year 3002.
Check out how exciting these manuals are, man. Like somebody typed this up on their word.
I know, that's something that cracks me up too. I don't think Snoopy's in this one, which is a shame. The artwork, though, for the Incredible Wizard there is pretty great.
Ooh.
This one cracked me up. Star Battle. Does it remind you guys of anything?
No,
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe Babylon 5 or something. I mean, look,
100%.
like seriously, look at the TIE Fighter and look at the
X-Wing.
The X-Wing. Like they didn't even try to make it look different. It was wild back in the day. They didn't care. Like, what are you gonna do, sue us? And then George Lucas was probably like, yes. As a matter of fact, I will.
Yes, I will. What year did it?
Slayer.
Oh, came out in 81. So
that'd be pretty cool, old school. And then those manuals are better than modern ones. I see what you did there.
Ha.
The last one that was in there, this was funny. Dog Patch. I don't think it has anything to do with the park, but there was a comic way back in the day called Lil Abner that was apparently super popular to the point that they made a theme park in Arkansas for it. Called Dog Patch, and it was around for a few years. And it shut down, and it opened back up, and shut down, and I think opened back up, and then shut down. And then there's like been decades, literally, of rumors of them reopening it.
Now it's just one of those like urban explorer, abandoned park places.
I was going to say, if you like just checking out videos on abandoned parks or urban exploration, look up Dog Patch USA, and it's pretty fascinating to see.
Yeah. So, didn't you go once?
If I went, I think I was
like
a baby.
Yeah.
So I don't remember a whole lot of it.
Yeah. Well, I picked me up a adorable little Funko Pop at this thing. I got me Mary Jane from the video game, and she's holding the plushy spider that I always was hoping that would come out in real life. I wanted that plush spider. And there we go. I was gonna say, I don't know if it'll show up on here, but she's got freckles.
That is pretty cute.
Tom loves it when things have freckles.
I do.
Makes me sad that I don't have very many freckles.
Well, you didn't spend much time in the sun.
Well, because I'm a smart redhead.
The funny thing is, Funko Pop, are you? Here, let me show you
Well, that's
all
what I
the
mean.
Funko
This kind
Pop
of
I
like
bought.
shows that like I don't even like Pez. Pez is gross, but I do love Pez dispensers. And for some reason, there was just something super cute about her. This like very 1950s, 60s, and she's holding herself as a Pez. It's cute. I think it's adorable. So, and then this one, oh, I need this tape.
You need the tape?
I need to cut the tape. But this was a creature from
The Black Lagoon?
no, from the
Blue Lagoon?
No, you keep throwing me off. From the Crimes of Grindelwald. Might not have been the best movie ever, but it did have cute beasts in it, and I absolutely loved that adorable little chupacabra. Isn't he so freaking cute? He was like one of my favorite things out of that movie. So when Tom found this for me at the flea market, I was like, I have to have him. He is mine. He is mine. So now he's my little friend. I need him to be like a shoulder pal.
You could make him into one.
I could make him into a shoulder
easily,
pal.
I'm sure.
But yeah, so cute.
Slayer says that's cool. So I guess you did all right. Someone said it's cool, so I guess it's okay that you got some Funko Pop.
See? God.
I think the last thing that I got at this flea market, so this used to be a really good one. They used to have a couple of booths that had a ton of toys that were like perfect for you. And then there was always this one booth that had like a lot of video game stuff, but it was often a lot of Japanese game stuff. So some Super Famicom, things like that. But then you'd also find disc-based things. And I used to have a lot of fun going in there. They would have so many like Japanese Game Boy games.
We would have a lot of fun with one of our with Sega Head overseas. We would be like, pick a row and pick a number. And so we'd go down that row and the number would be how many back we'd go, and we'd just pull off a random
He would get some
game.
random Japanese Game Boy
He
game.
loved it though.
He did. Yeah, he had a lot of fun seeing what he got because we wouldn't even tell him.
Yeah.
We'd wait until we shipped it. So he'd have to see what he got and then see if he could even play it. But the game that I did pick up this time, this was the only thing that I found there that I wanted. So Japanese Sega Saturn Virtua Fighter Kids, which was very much like back in the day when we had like Muppet Babies and
Can't get the glare off.
There were issues of X-Men where you'd have X-Babies. Apparently everyone was obsessed with making
babies.
Characters into babies. See, we got the little sleeve in here so I could scan off the barcode. But yeah, I thought it might be kind of fun. And, with it being Virtua Fighter, ideally shouldn't have any problem playing it. I haven't even tested it out yet. So fortunately, did some dealings with Rocker Gamer ages ago to make sure I had a Sega Saturn that could play any region. And, anything that was backed up, just in case I didn't want to use the original disc, I could play the backup instead. There's something in my eye. So Slayer said, I never played Virtua Fighter Kids. Virtua Fighter 2 is awesome. That's pretty cool. Zombie, awesome. I love that game. It used to have the American version of Virtua Fighter Kids. So we got it over here. So I didn't mean to buy the Japanese one.
Nice.
Go figure. That's on me.
Very funny. I picked me up a plushie of something I had when I was a kid, so it was more of a nostalgia thing. But I got the Miss Piggy. I don't remember what year this was, but and I don't even remember. Do you remember what fast food place was doing this?
I had no idea.
Anyway, there's maybe a Burger King or McDonald's or something. But anyway, they did the Muppet. I don't know if these are considered the Muppet Babies or just the Muppets, but they all did them in like Charles Dickens kind of a thing. And so
maybe for the Christmas Carol.
Yeah, maybe for the Muppet Christmas Carol. So I had Miss Piggy and I had Kermie. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to get these back. So I will be definitely looking for Kermie. And then if I find the other ones, then I will get them. She was actually rather cheap. And in another booth, I found the Fozzie Bear one, but they wanted like $15 for that one. And I was like, it's not that nostalgic. Not
he
$15.
he was also kind of rough,
and he was
too.
kind of rough too. Yeah,
like he looked like
So-
he'd been well loved by
Yeah.
the kids.
and she doesn't really have a whole lot of.
Would you stop
Well,
checking out her
because you can always
bloomers?
tell like how dirty they are by like discolored the bloomers are and stuff. She's in fairly decent shape for her age and everything. So I don't remember if anybody remembers. Oh, it looks like 87 is the date on here, but I don't remember what food place it came from. So if anybody remembers, let me know.
Kind of popping back to your home food finds or home store,
Yeah, Home Goods.
home goods.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Is way up. So she bought some Halloween cups, and you picked up some other cups.
I did.
I don't know if they're necessarily for me.
They're for you,
Nice,
but I might use
That's
them.
usually her,
So got him this fun Camp Crystal Lake.
which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually really cool because I mean it's a good decent sized cup, but it looks like a camping cup. So it looks like a cup that would have been like in the cafeteria or something. So I thought this was nice. I was like, hey, you can drink your coffee out
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
a good size one.
Yeah, good size coffee cup.
Zombie said I used to have those Muppet dolls. I was sitting here thinking, if anyone had them, Zombie did.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And then the other thing, a nice Freddy. Almost said Freddy
Wow.
Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. One of these glass cup things with a glass straw that seems to be really popular with everybody these days. Like everybody at my work has these. Obviously not cool like this. They have stupid things on them like flowers or
Wow.
butterflies, but not cool like this one. So yeah.
Your coworkers that are watching that
They're not
have
watching.
the
They don't even know
flowers
I
and
do
butterflies.
this.
Zombie
yeah.
says, love them, go Jason. So I wish I made Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
That would be so amazing.
Have you ever listened to the the interviews with Bruce Campbell talking about how close that movie was to being made?
That hurts my heart.
It really does.
Hurts my heart.
It
didn't
it
come
hurts
out.
so much. I tell you what, if anyone wants to do something with AI,
Yeah.
just make that movie.
That
Just
would
do
be
that.
awesome.
Just you could even take the story of the comic and just turn that into a live
would be
action
fun,
movie.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
VKQ, hi guys, just got back from seeing Spider-Man. So sorry, a bit late.
Oh, that movie
Slayer
was
says,
so
yeah,
good.
it does hurt. So since VKQ just
Spider-Man.
popped in, won't you bring up your Spider-Man pick so far?
What was my Spider-Man pick?
You had a last dance with her.
Oh, sorry. I was like, I had a Spider-Man. Look at my Mary Jane from the game. So cute. His little bobblehead though.
And it won't spoil anything, but in Brand New Day, they had so many scenes that were just beat
Ripped
for
from the
beat
game.
From the game.
Yeah.
That was really cool. People online for a while kept showing off the comic book cover comparisons, which was also cool.
Yes.
But it wasn't until we watched the movie that we started seeing all the video game comparisons,
Yeah.
and it's like, that is awesome.
That was really cool.
It has the same energy that you have in the game of web slinging, and I thought that was so
I'm
cool.
just waiting for the backpack with the cat in it.
Yeah, I think you were a little disappointed that the
was.
movie didn't have anything like that.
No
Little
spider cat. Anyway, another little toy that I picked up, the Locutus of Borg.
Which I was surprised you didn't have this because you have so many track
I know.
figures.
I never found this one or picked this one up. So yeah, there we go. Now he can have his weird ass nightmares and go fight with his brother in the vineyards of France to get over it.
Well, okay. Now you need to get the brother from the Vineyard of
guess so.
France toy.
And then we'll cover him in mud.
That's a deep cut right there.
It is a deep cut.
He goes along perfectly with
The First Contact on VHS. But I got this one because check it out. It's a lenticular cover. Isn't that awesome? It's so cool.
No, it's VHS, not Wii U.
They didn't even rewind the damn thing. Look at that. They were not kind at all.
You know what would be interesting is to pop that in to the VCR.
And see where they left off.
Exactly.
That would be kind of fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Something else that I picked up that I thought was going to be fun. It is a 4 film fantasy adventure. Now, the reason that I went ahead and picked this up and the other one that I picked up, because Tom had a fun idea that we might do, like, make a short out of, but like randomly pick one of the movies off of here, watch it, and then like talk about how terrible it is, because you can tell what these are supposed to be.
I mean, look at what they're blatantly ripping off.
I mean, we've got The Mummy here. We've got, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's flat out called Poseidon Adventure. And then Merlin, but it's got like the Harry Potter font here, but also, so fun times.
Now, real quick, I'm waiting for, my guess is either VKQ or Zombie to pop in and say that they've seen at least one, if not all of those. And then
the adult version, not X-rated.
No, are those the adult version?
Not the X-rated version, no.
No, we don't show those on the stream.
Yeah. So anyway, but we thought it'd be kind of fun to like watch these and do like a real quick, like, how bad are they review or whatever.
Thank God, Zombie added, we are the Borg, or in this case, we are the Nerdlings.
We are the Nerdlings.
You will be nerd simulated. Actually, that doesn't sound too good. Oh, I was going to hold my tongue on them being the adult versions, or that you've already seen them, or that you've seen those and these.
But this, more than the other ones, was one we thought would be fun to kind of do a quick review on, because this one is 8 midnight horror movies, hatchets and cleavers. So, I mean, these are definitely not like parody type things. These are just like B movie or even D movie horror movies. So this will be fun, I think, to randomly pick one and watch it.
But the nice thing is, with horror movies, generally the rule of thumb is, if it's a good horror movie, you had a good horror movie.
Yeah.
If it's a bad horror movie,
it was still
you had a fun cheesy horror movie.
You got Dirt Boy, Followed Home, The Ridge, Loaded, Green River, Hollywood Scarefest, Animal Room, and The Killing Mind. So these could be a lot of fun.
Green River. By the way, Zombie said, seen them. So you saw all of these fantasy adventure ones.
You saw all 4 of these.
Oh my gosh. We're in for a bad time, aren't we? I know these are going to be so bad. They're going to be so terrible.
The Poseidon Adventure. Is
it the 72 one? Gosh, how many times did they remake that one? Just a couple.
I don't. To be contended. You might have to read that one. I can't see.
Let me see if I can see anything at all. Right now, it's only got like a 2008, and that seems to be like for the entire collection. It doesn't look like it's saying anything specifically for the movie.
I was trying to see if it like said who was in it, but it's still not even saying. Oh, wait, down here.
Slayer says, hopefully one of them is so bad it's funny. I mean,
it's got a bald one in it.
As long as the horror movies aren't from maybe say like 2020, maybe 2015 on, because I feel like they were trying to like scale them down a little since then. But I mean, if these are like just classic slasher attempts, I think they're going to be, they're going to be fun. It's going to be that type of movie where you watch it and you're like, wow, that was terrible. Funny, but terrible. I never need to watch it again in my life. What was the one with Kane Hodder? He brought it up, and so we watched it. It was something to do with knives.
Yeah, like 9 Lives or something like that.
9 Lives? No, Knives.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because the kid was like selling knives or something. But it was one of those movies that we watched it, and I mean, it was good, but it was bad. And we enjoyed our time watching it, but at the end we were like, never need to see that again.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
good.
He wanted most people to watch it because it was like his kind of more dramatic role.
That's right.
Where he wasn't playing like a stunt man. He was, yeah.
So VKQ says if it's the 72 one, it's a capsized ship and them trying to survive.
Well, that's what the modern one is too.
Was the modern one like a cruise ship?
Do you remember? They're both cruise ships. Yeah.
Yeah, but the 72 one, a cruise ship was probably a lot smaller than what we have for cruise ships now. Now we have like floating cities.
Knife Core.
Knife Core.
Knife Core.
9 lives. Where'd you get 9?
I had knives in there. So it was Knife Core. And then the other one we watched, 13 Fanboy. That one was kind of fun. That one was different because that was like he was playing Kane Hodder. And it was all like horror people, and they were being
playing themselves.
Yeah, they were playing themselves, and they were getting killed
because it was like basically the final girls, the survivors from the Friday the 13th franchise, and a fanboy was hunting them down. So it was a very interesting premise, but at the same time, it's like that's gotta be kind of like a weird premise to do because you wouldn't want that to happen in real life.
Yeah.
Slater says, "Did anyone see the new Evil Dead?" We did
have not seen it yet.
We've been short on movie time. We did manage to hit up Spider-Man.
Yes.
We have another ticket bought for a musical thing that we wanted to check out, but that's going to be so tight. We're actually getting back from a trip the same day. It's literally going to be a beat the clock thing.
Yeah, it will.
But we wanted to check it out. We're just behind.
Yeah,
woefully so.
But
and VKQ says, pretty sure Gene Hackman was in it. So I don't think it's that one because you said it had a bald one.
I think there's a bald one in it, yeah. But anyway.
Are you done talking about Poseidon? Are you just so bored?
No.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
No.
Here, you go ahead and show off your next thing. I will see what we can find on this.
So at the same flea market, I picked up the Harry Potter Weasley car. Whoopsies. So I thought that was super cute. I love how dirty it is and everything. And the doors actually, I can't. They do open. You just can't get them open. And the trunk, the trunk opens and the car doors open. But obviously he doesn't want me to get in there because he can control his own cars. So flying car. I thought that was cute. I added it to my car collection.
Well, real quick, anybody that was interested, it is a 2005 made for television.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how many times are they making this damn movie?
Premiered in the U.S. as a 3-hour event on NBC.
So I've never seen the 70s version of Poseidon Adventure, but I have seen the newer one that was the movie theatrical release. That one I liked. I liked that one. I thought that was pretty good.
So, what's funny is you're like, how many times have they made it? 3.
3 times. Okay. 3. So I guess I'll need to see the 70s one just so that I can say I've seen all the Poseidon Adventures.
By the way, Marie says, I'll be at 6. Sounds like someone got some tickets.
Yay.
Nice.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Which day are you going?
And then Slayer, you guys going to another con? Unfortunately, no. This trip is a work trip. It is all business. And it is going to start at 2:30 a.m.
Yes.
With a drive to the airport 3 hours away.
Yes.
Once we land, we are immediately going to the facility that we have to tour. And then it is just going to be a whirlwind non-stop from there. In fact, when we fly back, we're not even going to the hotel. We're just going to the airport to kind of snooze there to wait for our flight.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully be at the theater in time. And we'll see if we actually stay awake. Or
there's
if
not going to be a lot of
tickets
sleeping on this trip. Yeah.
And then Slayer says, you guys go to so many awesome events. We try.
Yeah.
We try because, I mean, like, especially if it's something close to us. If we can get to it, like within a day, easily, and make a day trip out of it, then it helps us to try to promote that this stuff is happening in the neighborhood. Especially around here, people don't believe that we have like a lot of events and everything, and they don't think there's a lot of nerdy stuff going on.
And it makes good memories. We like
that
to
is
memories.
That is true.
We don't want to be old and remember all the times we sat in our recliner watching TV, even though that's what I would like to do most of the time.
The video that we posted yesterday, it was kind of all the away from the convention footage from Mo GameCon. So our time spent at the house that we rented and everything. And it's great because, like you said, it's a scrapbook. Mm-hmm. So it looks back, and even the people that were there, they're like, what I love about this video is seeing that everyone's smiling like the whole time.
We were having fun the whole time.
Yeah.
No fighting.
So VKQ, my newest pickup was from the George Thorogood concert. Nice. Got a vinyl record autographed by George and all of the Destroyers. That is amazing.
That is awesome.
Very nice. Slayer, dang. Hopefully it's a good trip regardless.
It'll be good because we'll be together.
I mean, I'm getting paid.
Yeah. And I get a free trip
games
out of it.
with Josh. What's happening? Hey, all. Hope life has been treating you all well. I mean, it was fine, except for the fact that we didn't see you at Mo Game Con or back at the house where there were lots and lots of drinks,
right.
Which, kind of means your name's a lie, just if you can live with that. Peter's here, longtime watcher, first-time caller. How much do you love the local county fair?
Not enough because it's too freaking expensive. It's like $17 to get in, $8 to park, and then you got to pay $20 for a corn dog and $50 to ride a ride. And then it's out in the heat. So it's like, why? Why?
But you do like the corn dogs.
I do love the corn dogs. And the root beer. I love to
If someone took you in there and paid for everything and bought those things for you, you would love it then?
Oh, hell yeah, in a heartbeat.
If you didn't have to pay
exactly.
For it. Nice.
Which is why I'm going to probably enjoy this trip because I'm not paying for it.
BKQ says, got to get out and have fun. If I'm reading that right, Jillster says, hi, guys. Are you going to be in Joplin on September 26th? Hope to see you there. Is that when the next Collectors Expo
I think so. I think it is.
Because if that's it, then definitely.
Yes.
Because this one gets us in trouble there.
I know.
Except I try to help get her in trouble, but every time I pick up a toy, she's like, I got that. Slayer,
it's the pocketbook.
I live in Chicago, a big city, and there's less events here than you would think. Really? I mean, maybe there's so many people that everyone thinks someone else is already doing something.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
They're like, no, I'm not going to do one.
Or maybe you just don't know where to look. Sometimes that's the case.
Oh, waves. It's beautiful out right now. Come hang out with us. It actually is kind of nice out today.
Yeah, it is 75 degrees outside right now, but it's raining. Or did it stop raining?
I think it stopped.
I don't know.
Drink games with Josh. I know y'all represented at the house. We did our best, but we may need backup. So I'm going to keep pushing until you just show up. Marine storms all afternoon.
I want to go to a mac and cheese festival.
Oh, VKQ's going to one. Wow,
I want
next
a mac
month.
and cheese festival. I want to eat all the mac and cheese and have some like pulled pork in it, or some hot dogs, or more cheese.
What if there's too much cheese?
There's never too much cheese.
Yeah.
Never. Speaking of, though, vinyls, it's not as cool as your vinyl, but I picked up a vinyl. I got this more because it made me think of Tom. Piano roll.
How?
Because it's all like piano music. Piano. And like $7 City-esque and stuff like that. It just looked like a lot of fun. Good old piano roll. Freddy Fingers.
Whoa. That's a name. Marina, I made pulled pork for tonight. Never too much cheese. Ever.
Never, ever. I was trying to see if there's a date on this.
Wave says, getting on the time traveler ride with Sarah. I'll have to catch you guys later on. Wait, you said county fair. You didn't say Silver Dollar City.
Yeah, that's different.
We represent Silver Dollar City. Oh, I see. All the times we go to Silver Dollar City, you don't go with us. But when we're not there, now you'll go because you're embarrassed of us.
And then the other vinyl I picked up was Slippery When Wet. I believe we did talk about this last Thursday when I was talking about how the trash can or trash bag and they wrote Slippery When Wet on it. Now you can see it.
Oh, no, I kind of like the other cover myself.
Yeah. Anyway, I got that. It's in really good condition, too. It smells old, though. That's how I knew it was authentic.
Well, and you check the numbers.
And I did check the numbers. Wax. Yeah, I checked that. I did check that out.
You've been known to be a bit of a Bon Jovi fan.
I don't know.
But you were more cassette and CD era. Like, you didn't grow up buying the vinyl, right?
No, I didn't. But that was just because I wanted to take it with me. So that's why I would buy the cassettes.
Josh says, we need a mac and cheese fest, too. Way too many pickle fests. Where do you stand on pickles?
I do love pickles. I would go to a pickle fest.
Except you pick the pickles off your
I
burger.
like pickles by themselves. I don't want pickles in things.
Would you pick a pack of pickle pickers?
You did what?
I think I messed it up.
You did mess it up. Not a pecker. Not a pickle pecker.
Slayer says I can picture Tom wearing that too. Maybe that should be my my cosplay. I'll go to a retro game convention and be like super disappointed that no one knows that I'm apparently Freddy Fingers of the good old piano roll.
Oh, hey, I had another Spider-Man thing. I forgot.
BKQ says it's the week after our anime con. I tell you what, you guys keep saying that we go to a lot of stuff. If you check out VKQ, they're always going to a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure they actually go to more stuff than we do. Just saying. Peter, oh wait, it's called Time Machine. So where are you? Are you at the county fair? You're at the county fair riding a ride called Time Machine. You're not at Silver Dollar City riding Time Traveler. Is that right?
Where are you?
VKQ says good album.
Thank
and
you.
Slayer, I agree. I don't like pickle on my burgers or sandwiches. I'll take down a nice dill though, no pause.
Oh yeah, see, I love
you
pickles like crazy. Bread and butter, dill, not the spicy ones, but just But I just don't want them on things or in things. Like I don't mind relish, but like I don't want to bite into a burger and there's a pickle. Because the problem is it takes over the flavor.
But
that's the same thing. Like cucumber does the same thing. I love cucumbers, and when I want a sandwich with cucumbers on it, I'll do that. But for the most part, it like takes over the entire flavor, and so you can't really enjoy what you're eating.
It's always weird to me whenever someplace puts out like a chicken sandwich.
They always want to put a pickle on
it. And it's like half the time you're lucky if you get a sauce. Most of the time you don't even get cheese, but they always go for that pickle, and it's like then I can't even taste the chicken sandwich.
That's why I'm not a big fan of Chick-fil-A. Is one, my work gets it all the freaking time, so I'm sick of it. But two, they put the pickle on the sandwich and then they close it up, and so then it just permeates the damn thing. But everything is in a pickle brine. They dip their chicken when they fry it in a pickle brine and then fry it. So you can't get away from the pickle.
Slayer says takes over the flavor even when you pick it off.
Exactly.
VKQ's asking Kool-Aid pickles.
Like
what is this?
What is a Kool-Aid pickle?
So like, are you saying you brine the pickles but in Kool-Aid to flavor them?
I would totally try that.
Ooh, what about like any of the drink flavoring things
or the Fun Dip? Did you do it in Fun Dip? Dip your pickle in Fun Dip. Wait a minute, that sounds
wrong.
Crazy. Tom, would you dip your pickle in the Fun Dip?
I have.
I guess I'm the Fun Dip.
Slayer, the mac and cheese.
Wait, are you calling me a dip?
The mac and cheese. It's pretty good Chick-fil-A for a fast food mac. Fair enough. For a while, Arby's had a really good. It was it
white cheddar, like Vermont white cheddar,
and it was like okay, whatever. But we got it. It was actually
really
a super.
I just
creamy...
really pisses me off that it's like $5 for like this much mac and cheese because I would get it as my side, but yeah. And for a little while recently, they were doing a pulled pork thing, and they were doing pulled pork on their mac and cheese, and I was like, yum.
Made her sing.
Yeah.
Okay, now what have you got?
Okay, so I forgot another tiny little spider thing.
Gosh.
I got from the Into the Spider-Verse. I got Peter Parker with Mayday hanging out with him.
I like how he's even in his robe.
The funny thing is if you take, I know you got to take his head off, but look, he's got,
oh my God,
he's still got his spider outfit on
nice.
Underneath that.
That's pretty
I
cool.
never decided if I wanted to put the baby in the front like you're supposed to, but since it covers up his outfit, I was like, make the baby like a backpack. I haven't decided how I want to display Mayday.
That baby's getting shaken up.
Well, she's a spider baby. She's fine.
Oh, she's got other things to worry about.
Seriously though, look at that bouffant that he's got. That he's like, it's crazy.
So Slayer says Arby's is my guilty pleasure place. It gets a lot of hate. I think personally,
I'm thinking Arby's.
I think it depends on like the Arby's that you have in your area. If you have an Arby's that doesn't do good, then you're not going to think highly of it. But if you've got one that's people are actually like putting in that effort, making a good
ours
sandwich
is
and everything.
so. It depends on who's working that day.
Yeah, if you're getting the A team or the E team.
Yeah, because there was one time we went there and when they were doing their steak bites. And so we got them and they were literally cold, like you just pulled them out of the fridge. And I walked up to the counter and I was like, are these supposed, I wasn't trying to be like bitchy or anything because I didn't know how they were supposed to be served. I was like, are these supposed to be cold? And she's like, no, why? And then I guess the girl in the back, she said it just like that too. The girl from the back came up and she goes, oh, damn, that microwave is not working again. It did that to somebody else's food. And so then they gave us another order and they like overcooked it. So it was like chewing on rubber. So I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just done.
Which, I mean, I think I was done when they announced the microwave's not working. It's like, look, I know you're fast
steak
food.
in a microwave.
I know you're fast food and I know you're not actually grilling the stuff up, but it's like, I don't need you.
But
to
it had the grill
acknowledge.
marks on it. Painted on, I guess.
VKQ, you soak pickles in Kool-Aid for some time to absorb the Kool-Aid into the pickle. It's pretty good. We may just have to try that. Actually,
that sounds good.
Yeah.
So do you put? I'm guessing no sugar, no nothing. You just put the Kool-Aid in water, right? Or do you take the pickle juice and pour the powder into the pickle jar with the juice?
Another good question.
Like how tell me more. I need to know the recipe.
Maureen, that's literally our dinner tonight. Pulled pork on mac and cheese.
Oh, gosh.
What time should we come over?
I know.
Is there another plate? Or 2, 3? Josh, I love Arby's. Back to the 90s. I would have to travel to a nearby town to an Arby's. It became a special treat, but I still love them. You know, the town I grew up in, yeah, we didn't have an Arby's. It wasn't until I moved. So, yeah, we had very, very few food options. We did have a place called Taco Palace with signs that advertised home of the 45-cent burrito. 45 cents. You knew what that burrito was about to do to you, but 45 cents.
Yeah.
Gilster, is it true William Shatner is on a rock tour? If so, is he human? Is he
Dude's
really?
in his freaking like 80s, isn't he?
I thought he was 90.
Maybe
something.
he has hit his 90s. I don't know.
A good point though. Every time I see him, I'm sorry, but I always think, man, he's getting old. And then like a decade goes by,
and you're
and
like,
then
oh
you see
yeah,
him again,
getting
and it's
old.
like,
He doesn't age. He's a freaking immortal.
Like he hit that point where he looked old, and now he just perpetually stays.
He's pickled.
Look at that.
He's been pickled.
That's his secret.
You know who else we realized is old the other night because we started watching Tulsa King is Sylvester Stallone. The dude's 80. It doesn't look like it.
He looks freaking good for 80.
He does.
Though.
I would guess 60s. Yeah, 60s. Not 80.
By the way, Maureen said 10 minutes north side. All right, well, guys, it's been fun. We gotta go.
We will see you later.
Josh, doesn't he just go by Will Shat now?
Will he shat?
That's always the question, though, isn't it?
Will he shat?
Will he shat or has he shat? The dog's out bone to make sure he's not chewing on stuff that I've laid on the floor.
I'll show off another Halloween thing real quick. I found this at the flea market.
I love Halloween, but we don't need it to start in August. But here, look at a billion Halloween things I've bought.
Shut up. Okay. It comes with a really cute, really cute little hangy bat and everything. I just thought it was an adorable little basket. I've been obsessed with these like knit baskets lately. So I had to get it, and it's purple. It's a pretty purple. Pretty purple. Except it's like weird shape, so I got to put like a ball in it to try to make it back into a pumpkin shape.
Alrighty then.
There you go.
Murray laughed and said, "That's so cute." So appreciate you,
Thank you.
Josh, Lady Lacey, I just bought my first Halloween decoration for the year too.
Thank you.
You guys aren't helping. You know that,
Not
right?
helping at all. No.
It's like when you guys send messages and you're like, "Have you seen this toy?" And it's like,
hang on, let me buy
that. That's when I'm looking at it and I'm like, "That's pretty cool." Delete so Lacey doesn't see that.
You can't.
But then it doesn't matter because then I come home and there's a box and it's like, oh, what's in the box? The toy. How did
Don't
you
worry
do that?
about it. Don't worry about what's in the box. I added to my rubber ducky collection. I got a weird alien, which it reminds me more of like Muppets. I'm pretty sure there was a Muppet that was like
I feel
this.
like that too, yeah.
So, and then Hey, my spirit animal. Hey. I love Hey.
So that duck skinned Hey, and now wears
Basically.
That's ours.
Dark.
Yeah, you are, Marine. I'm an enabler. You are. You guys are not helping at all. She does not need to be enabled, so you know.
No, I can do it well on my own.
Speaking of enablers, though, Sean, 8-Bit Glitch, when he was here, one of the things that he gifted us was a Volmatron CD. And it was kind of one of those like, wow, realization moments. It's like, oh, yeah, sure. I've got lots of their music digitally. But we do like physical stuff in this house. And he told me that they were having a sale. So it's like, don't mind if I do. So I picked up some CDs from them.
I don't even know why I'm showing you this. You can't see anything. It's not on the freaking cover.
So I believe that's their self-titled one.
That looks like
very.
Isn't that like Metallica?
I was going to say very much of the vein of the Metallica Black album.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed that, and then I got Righteousness. I mean, these all were like super cheap, and it's like this is definitely the time to get them. So if they're still having the sale, and then Necessary Evil. And I don't know if any of you guys have listened to Volmatron, but it's a good little like retro gaming cover rock out session. I feel like VKQ is probably familiar with them.
Okay, so I think he's giving us a thing here. Take the pickles out. Then I pour the Kool-Aid packet and sugar into the jar.
With the brine. Recombine them. Okay. And in the fridge for 5 or 6 days.
Okay.
Let me
Alrighty.
let me just take a picture of that so I don't forget.
We will probably have to go to the store this weekend and get ourselves some Kool-Aid and some pickles.
Do you have a recommended flavor to start with, or would you just say whatever Kool-Aid flavor?
Yeah, whatever
you like?
Kool-Aid flavors you like.
Is there one that works best?
My grandmother always had grape Kool-Aid for my grandfather. I don't know if he really liked the grape one or if that was the only one that she would make for him, but every time I went to my grandparents' house, they always had grape Kool-Aid.
Is this one of those stories where it's like she always bought him the grape Kool-Aid because he always drank it, and he always drank it because she always bought it and made it for him?
I don't know. I didn't care. I got Kool-Aid. So,
yeah, when you were a kid and it's like, I'm so tired of drinking water from the hose. I just want something else. Kool-Aid, yes,
Kool-Aid.
please.
But there was so much sugar in it. My grandmother would put sugar in everything. She put sugar in the orange juice.
That doesn't surprise me with your grandma.
Yes,
your grandma.
We don't know how she didn't get
fiend.
diabetes. The woman only drank coffee and sugar.
There you go. BKQ, whatever one you like. I like cherry, tropical, or orange. Ooh, tropical would be a really good one.
I was thinking like strawberry. I always like strawberry Kool-Aid.
But I like cherry stuff.
Yeah.
And we both like orange, so
solid
choices. This is going to be fun to try, actually.
It is going to be fun to try.
Oh my gosh. Where do you have all this little stuff?
I have lots of littles. So I picked this up. Just a headhunted
for Craven
Spider-Man.
Did you get that
I know.
for him? Like, here you go.
I know. I don't know. I just like the how the way it fit in my hand. It just felt nice. So.
Oh well, there you go. You can put your McKnuckle Busters on one hand and then have your weighted Spidey head puncher in the other.
Then I got a Terrifier keychain. I mostly got this because our October convention we're going to, the actor who plays Art is going to be there. So I got this to kind of like hang off of my badge or whatever. But it was kind of it was Art Crispies. I need to take the protective plastic off of it so they shine a little better. And then you've got, a razor blade and a saw. So I thought that'll be fun to kind of hang off my bag.
It will be very interesting to see if we're ever so lucky as to catch him when he doesn't have a whole lot of people at his table. We try to only go up to the celebrities when there's no one around because, like if you're waiting in line for a celebrity, last thing you want is for some jerk to come up and start talking to them while you're just trying to get your picture or your autograph. So we always try to wait until there's no one around to come up and talk to them. But at least if he has a panel, we'll definitely have to try to catch that because I feel like he'll have some good stories.
It'll be a fun one to see, definitely.
Well, Freaka 4 is here saying hello. You came in just in time. She's showing off Terrifier stuff, and Freaka 4 shows up. He's a horror hound like the rest of us, so you summoned him here.
I did.
And good timing, too.
Basically just kind of jingled the keys, and there he showed up. But yeah, good timing, because I thought I would show off my Goosebumps book I got. I've never read this one. My best friend is invisible. So I don't know if your best friend's if you're the cat, your best friend's invisible. I don't know.
Are you the cat? Am I the cat? Who's invisible?
Who's the cat? And then another book I got was Grubby's Romance. I loved I had these books when I was a kid that went along with my Teddy Ruxpin and my Grubby, and so these are always fun books. They came with cassettes. These, obviously, I did not find the cassettes for, just these. And then I thought this one was fun, The Sign of Love. And it is...
The Sign of Love?
A Sign of a Friend.
Whoa,
Sorry, I was thinking of the other
that's
one.
a friend zone one.
Yeah. But in this book, I thought there was a spot where they were showing you how to sign. Oh, yeah, here they're showing you how to sign thank you and stuff like that. So they, a little educational, little edumacation there.
And I mean, you don't care because...
here we go. I knew there was a page where they were like just really showing you how to sign some stuff.
You don't care because you'll just throw some Bon Jovi cassettes in
Teddy
and Grubby
it's so much
and
fun.
Play that while you're reading the book.
Yeah, totally fun to watch Teddy Ruxpin singing Bon Jovi. Wanted, dead or alive. Yeah. Blinking with his bare mouth.
Reed says, I had Disney books with cassettes.
Oh, nice.
We did find a pack of cassettes. This was ages ago, and we still have those. And I think there might have been a Disney story.
I think so. Like a princess one.
Oh, and we were going through our music and putting it in our app to kind of, keep track of what we collect. And we decided, well, let's go ahead and put like any of the books on tape or books on vinyl. Like we have the Gremlins books that come with a little record. It's like, let's put them in the music, but we'll also put them in the book. That way, whichever one we look for them in.
Yeah, we know we've got the record and the book, or the cassette and the book.
I forgot that we had found the Song of the South book and tape. We have the tape for that one too. So that's something that you don't see too often anymore. BKQ, every con I go to, I get there almost first in line and beeline to whatever celeb there is.
That's what a lot of people do.
Kelly Maroney was the last one I did that for.
It's always funny when you go into the celebrity room and you see when they open the doors, because we usually get in before everybody else does with our press passes, and I like to stand there and watch them open the doors and just see people just running.
Yeah,
and then they're like, stop running, and so you do that like fast run walk thing that people do, and then they go stand in line and they're like, okay, I'm here.
I mean, that's what you have to do though.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you did that for Alan Tudyk because his line was insane.
It was,
and not only
crazy. He was 5 hours late.
Yeah, he was held up in traffic for quite a while.
Yeah.
Freaking 4, I have been summoned. Now, if I could only summon a beautifully haunting tattooed goth woman. Slayer saying hello. Josh, nice. I remember one of my friend's sisters had a Teddy Ruxpin as a kid. Not the least bit creepy at all.
Especially when you poke his eye out.
Right. You're the reason why we have murderous haunted dogs.
I didn't mean to.
And that's what Teddy's saying when he's like, hi, you're my friend to the end. / oh, you're bleeding. I didn't mean to.
He would blink his eyes, and I wanted to feel it. I don't know why I wanted to feel his eye blinking, and I accidentally poked it in. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Teddy. And then he was all like, blinking all funny, like, it still blinked even though it was inside his head.
Oh, someone's got to rub it in. Stephen Glassinger, I've got the LP Sound of the South. That's where he learned Zippity Doo Dah. It's so funny that Zippity Doo Dah is such a staple in Disney.
Yes, but we can't talk about where it came from.
Although when we went to Disney World, there was still, did they just call it Bear Country?
Yes,
and so they still have like the statues and stuff.
But now it is 100% been taken over by Tiana's Bayou, so that is all gone.
Well, glad we got the pictures. Well, we did.
Yes.
Of course, that's what we try to do with Silver Dollar City is get
we try to
because
take
they
lots of
change
pictures
parts all the time anyway, even when it's something you don't want to talk about anymore. Question is, though, where is that LP? I'm hoping it's not like up in the attic or...
It's probably where this... No, I think you probably know where that one is. Mr. Steve Glassinger had an LP of The Doors, and I'm pretty sure you said you had it signed, didn't you? By the way, Steve is my dad.
You're giving away the secrets.
I'm giving all the secrets away. But yeah, he has no idea where that album is. I bet you my mom made him get rid of it.
That wasn't the only thing of the doors that your dad had. Would you like to share that too? Since you're spilling the beans on him.
I don't know. It was embarrassing. We were on vacation in France, and we were at the Père Lachaise, where Jim Morrison is buried. And they have an armed guard there because people were stealing the tombstones and the busts and defacing the tomb and everything like that. And Dad accidentally kicked part of the brick around the outside and knocked a chunk off and bent over and picked it up. I took a rock that was just in the ground in front of the tomb.
Sure you did.
So I didn't deface it. I did, however, deface Oscar Wilde's tomb because people would put lipstick on and then kiss it. Because he's talked about that in one of his poems. And so I did that. I did put lipstick on and kiss his tombstone.
So Slayer's asking, signed by Jim, and Steve says yes, but he may have been saying yes to, does he know where the albums are? Freak of Four says, I sadly never read Goosebumps growing up. I was big into Fear Street, though. Christopher Pike, if I recall.
I actually have a set of those because I was laughing at, I think it's the Fear Street. We bought a set of books one time.
No, those are Chillers.
Oh, Chillers. Okay,
yeah,
sorry. But anyway, if you've never seen the Chillers, they're literally the same font as Goosebumps. The cover looks exactly like Goosebumps, and it's all written. I think the author's name is even like R.L. Stein, but like 2 letters and then a name that's very similar to it. It's like, oh, what are these copying? But yeah, I don't think I've not read the Fear Street, so maybe you'll have to read some Goosebumps, and I'll have to read some Fear Street. I'll have to check them out. So
check it out.
You still got it. What do you still got, Steve, Dad?
The album.
Which one? Because you've never been able to show me the Doors one. You just tell me about it.
That's something that your mom
produce it Saturday when we're over there.
Your mom's going to admit that she sold the Doors or like gave it to someone or something.
She was like, I made him get rid of it because I didn't know what that was. Although my mother did go backstage with 3 Dog Night. She claims it was all innocent, but I'm telling all my sordid family secrets.
Slayer says that's awesome. Raymond Sarah went to my high school. VKQ next Thursday. ZZ Top and Cheap Trick.
Stone.
Oh, the Stone. He still got the Stone.
Oh, the Stone. Yeah. Oh, okay. I still have mine too. It's inside my my Colosseum statue because it's circular and closed. No, not Colosseum. The oh gosh, help me out. Shakespeare's Theater. The Globe. I bought a Globe theater, like a little statue of it, and since it was enclosed, I put the stone inside it so it would keep it safe, and I always knew
that seems like you're starting a spell.
It does, doesn't it?
That's very weird.
I want some new Glarus.
I put it all the way over there for a reason.
No.
So you can reach it.
That's good stuff.
Dollar Tree has Creepers books, Goosebumps knockoff. I saw some of those. I thought about grabbing one for you, but I didn't know if you'd want those or if you want to just stick to your Goosebumps.
It might be fun to have like crazy. 1 or 2, especially if it's from the Dollar Tree.
It's Slayer. Mama told me not to come. Well, not that it has anything at all to do with music, but when I was in the thrift shop, which I'm not finding good things at the thrift shop lately.
I am, though. I always find tons of stuff, as you can see by all the stuff I've been showing off.
I'm talking about like red racks.
Oh, red rack.
Not flea markets.
Oh, yeah, I don't find good stuff there either.
I was just browsing the books, and I think it was like $2. I got the Zelda one, and I did not already have this. So for $2 versus whatever it was initially going for, I was like, yeah, I'll have that.
I want my $2.
And it's mostly just like kind of going over the history of Zelda stuff and everything, but perfect for the Zelda collection. This is the game that I want them to do a dual pack, redo it in the style of like the Link's Awakening remake and Echoes of Wisdom, put it on one Switch, or I guess now Switch 2 cartridge, and give us the Oracle games. Let us revisit those. Or you can make it a 3-pack and throw a Minish Cap on there. That'd be fine too. But I think this goes up to Breath of the Wild. Like they were just starting to talk about it.
Well, because that's the 30th anniversary and we're hitting the 40th this year. So it's 10 years old.
Wow.
I can math.
That's good job.
Thank you. I'm very proud of myself. I'm not very good at math. So I was yay.
So Zelda, that's awesome. I wish they would do that too, because I never played the Oracle games. It took me forever. I mean, I'll probably retell this story when I do the count, if I do the count right. I was so excited. So I never really liked the Game Boy because of trying to hold it. I was ecstatic when the Super Game Boy came out and let me play these games on my Super Nintendo and on a screen with a controller. So when the Oracle games came out, I ran to the store. I literally had to walk to the store, bought them day one, brought them home, and guess what? They didn't work because they were full Game Boy Color games, which didn't work with the Super Game Boy. It was literally like 15 years later, I borrowed someone's DS and finally got to play them. It took forever for me. Josh says, I haven't found much of anything worth damn at thrift stores over the past few years. It's taken a lot of fun out of
And when you
even
do
going,
find
to
them,
be
they're really
honest.
expensive because there's some stupid person that works there that looks them up online and charges online prices like you're a thrift store. You're supposed to be cheaper.
And, you know, you can't make the argument with like a book, I suppose. But the problem is with the games. So you're telling me that you're going to charge, you know, these premium prices. So if that game doesn't work, I can come in and you will give me my money back. You'll replace the game.
You can donate it back to them.
Yeah. So at least that's how ours are around here. But yeah, it sucks. I've actually been going more to look for like other things because I've kind of given up on trying to find like cool stuff, games and everything.
Yeah.
VKQ in September, taking the kid to Weird Al.
That would be fun. He's been here twice now, and I can't make myself pay for the tickets. They're just too expensive. It's like, I love you, Weird Al, but you're not worth, it's like you're not that big to be like $200 a ticket. So it's like, I'm sorry, Weird Al.
We're cheapskates, guys.
We're very cheapskate because there's two of us. I gotta buy 2 tickets. So
Freak says Weird Al is awesome, so he probably disagrees. He would probably spend the money.
Yeah.
We're too cheap.
And I do apologize. Dad's right. It was Paul Revere and the Raiders, not Three Dog Night.
Oh, yeah. You know, get her legacy.
So sorry.
Right. Josh says, I played Seasons, but still need to track down a copy of Ages. Oh, you have to keep that in mind. Slayer, my Goodwill sells random sports games on PS2 for $20.
That is
Not
insane.
good or rare, right? And Marine, we saw him at the Gloys in 2018. That was one of the times that we wanted to go.
Yes, and then this most recent time, a couple months ago, was when he was here.
Yeah, our pals at the 501st.
Yes, they got to
get
be
up
on stage
with him.
So I was very excited for them, and I loved getting to see all of their pictures with him. And he took a really nice backstage photo with them, and it was awesome. I was like, I'm so happy for you guys. That is so cool.
Guess you should have dressed up
Maybe I
as a
should have.
stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Might be a little short, but I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I did pick this fun toy up. Look at this Hercules toy. It's the crazy she-demon lady. Every time I see the she-demon lady, all I can think of is the clip of her where she's all like, she goes like this, and then her CG tail flips around, but it's like you can tell the actress is trying to do something. So it's what always makes me think of. And it comes with a stone dude. So, you know, how fun is that?
Because she turned people to stone
And that
whenever
totally
she would touch them with the tip of her tail.
Totally looks like her, doesn't it? I mean, it's amazing.
There's a whole line of monsters that it shows on the back. We've seen a couple of the others.
Yeah, I've seen Echidna once or twice. I wouldn't mind picking Echidna up. She'd be a lot of fun. Actually, I wouldn't mind picking them all up, but Echidna would be fun because I love the episodes when Echidna's in it. You can so tell that they wanted her teeth to look badass, but didn't think about her having to speak lines. Because she talks to Hercules like this, because her mouth can't move. And she always called him Hercules.
Whenever I think of the she-demon, I think of the episode where the guy that fell in love with Echidna.
Yes.
When he's talking to Hercules about killing all the monsters, and he's like, you just see them as monsters. You don't even know anything about them. And he talks about the she-demon. He goes, did you know that she had a lovely singing voice?
Yeah, I bet she did.
Oh, this is going to hurt. So Freak says, no, $200 a ticket is too damn expensive. Weird Al is not $200. Awesome. And then VKQ, $200. I got 3 tickets for the concert, and it's totaled out to $120.
Well, he was obviously just screwing us over. Either that or that was all that was left by the time I looked at tickets.
Marine, we didn't go the last time. It was way too expensive.
Yeah.
Slayer, Kevin Sorbo turns me into stone. Oh.
I just
love to brag that, I mean, I will always tell this story because I grew up watching Hercules, of course. Yep. I got to do the Spartan class with him. I asked him, he agreed to it. And it was so cool that he was actually willing to do that and nice enough to do it. Because it's like, look, if you meet Hercules, that's one of the things that you just got to do, right? I mean, come on. Oh.
Yeah, I got to show it off. I always love showing this off. Love showing that off. And then another favorite picture that I love of us, because it looks like a dad with his 2 kids. And you can also see how short I am.
Hanging out with Papa Herc.
Yep. I literally come up to his shoulder. Of course, he makes you look kind of short, too.
He's a tall guy.
He's a big, tall guy. But yeah, I love showing that picture off.
That was a good time. That was at BransonCon 2020.
Yes.
While the rest of the world shut down, the Midwest.
We were like, let's have a convention.
But we got to do a lot of things with him. We actually got to watch an episode of Hercules with Kevin Sorbo.
And he narrated it and told us all kinds of stuff about it. It was literally like our childhood come true. We were just like, I was just sitting there in awe, just like the whole time, just the biggest grin on my face. It's like, Hercules is telling us all about this story.
He did a great Q&A session. And one of the best things was someone asked how he caught the arrow. They're like, how did you do that?
And then he did it on stage.
He explained, how the camera tricks would work, that someone would shoot the arrow and then they do the whip pan. He's already holding the arrow, and he's like, so then all you do is just, once the camera hits you, you're like,
you just catch it like that. And it's like, oh my God, he did it.
But, when it's such a part of your childhood, it's fun to see him like.
Basically, we got to spend the weekend with Kevin Sorbo. It was amazing.
We were both kind of.
We're like this now. We're like besties. Which I'm pretty sure his son just got married. I think I saw a picture online.
I like that freak is telling Slayer, settle down. Everyone's saying hello. Kevin Sorbo radness.
Yes, Kevin Sorbo is the radness.
What have you got right here that's rad?
Oh, Chester Cheetah. I got me some Chester Cheetah to go with my plushy kitchen food things.
You like your food mascots?
I love my food mascots, and they had him at Five Below, and I was like, I have to get him because he goes with the decor. I'm sorry, I'm putting his tail somewhere it shouldn't be. But anyway, so yeah, thought that was fun.
Now, a lot of times you do the cereal one. So would you eat Cheetos with some milk like cereal?
I'd try it. I would try it.
I will go buy her a bag of Cheetos. I'm going to pour her cereal.
Not
Cheetos
the
cereal.
puff ones. I hate the puff ones.
No, I'll get you the actual Cheetos.
Okay.
Not Cheetos Puffs. I'll get you Cheetos. That could be that could make for an interesting video.
And I found Ice Luigi. He's so cute. I actually took him with me to MoGameCon, and he was, because I usually always try to take a action figure and a plush to the movies or to any trip I go on. And I took him, and honestly, there's the action figure that I bought is missing. Or did we show that off last time?
I think you did.
Anyway,
I think you put him away.
Yeah. So anyway, I got him, and I had a Luigi action figure too, and I think I got him at that same flea market, but I don't know where he is. The cat may have run off with it. Who knows?
By the way, Slayer asked, do you have Spot the 7-Up guy?
I do not.
And then VKQ, how about the Noid?
I would love the Noid.
You got
I
some,
would love to get
some hunting ones to do.
Yes. Whenever I find them, I do try to pick them up. I don't know where it is. I would love to find it. It's in a box somewhere because it was at my old office, and I don't know where it went. But I had Count Chocula.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I don't know where he went.
Now you got to find the other ones.
I know.
The other cereal monsters.
Yeah. You want some Count Chocula? Yeah.
So Freak says, I would love to meet Lucy Lawless and her sidekick Gabrielle.
That would be awesome.
Cheetah.
We actually got a signed photo there, and it was Lucy Lawless, Gabrielle, I can't remember her real name. Renee O'Connor, Eolus, Michael Hurst, and then Kevin Sorbo. And we had him sign over Kevin Sorbo because our plan is, if we ever get lucky enough to go to a convention, take that photo with us and have each one of them sign above their.
Could be a big ask though. We'd have to be
Yeah.
super lucky.
But hey, I never thought we'd get to meet Kevin Sorbo, and we did. True. And I never thought we'd get to meet Kane Hodder, but we did.
You're not jumping up here in my lap. You're too big.
Lapdog, daddy, lapdog.
Slayer says, "Oh, look at the doggy. The doggy is adorable." Yeah, he thinks he's a puppy, but he's not a puppy.
No, he's 50 pounds. I also got this. This is the second type toy like this. The first one I got was Sue Storm and Reed Richards, and then this one is fun because it is Storm from the comic and then Storm from the movie. And these guys will probably stay in the box fresh and merry, so you'll be happy to know that. Just because the packaging is pretty cool and it helps show them off. So I thought that was neat.
Josh says, that is super cool. Great memories of watching Hercules and Xena with my dad back in the day. Yeah, she got me both sets, like the big box set of all seasons, all the episodes
that come with the movies.
And yes, so we got through, I think, the first 3 seasons of Hercules.
Yeah, we were watching them,
and then we kind of like shifted to another show. But we also started with the movies, so that's where I knew them, because back in the day, it would be at like 1 or 2 a.m. action-packed theater.
Yeah.
On I think locally for us it was like CBS, baby. But they would show movies like Hercules. So there were 5 movies, but the 5th one's literally a clip show movie.
Doesn't count.
It has like new scenes, but they keep referencing stuff in the other movies. So they had those, but there was also Rising Sun, I think. It was kind of a martial arts, like Kung Fu series. They had a couple of those movies. And then there was one, it was such a goofy, dorky thing. It's called The Adventures of Captain Zoom in Outer Space. And I actually really liked it because it's so dumb, but I have never ever seen a physical copy of that movie anywhere. That's like one of my grail movies to find. I don't know that there ever would have been a physical copy because it was a made for TV thing.
I actually didn't know the Hercules pilot stuff. Those were movies until I met you, because I just always watched them on TV and I never really paid attention, I guess, to how long they were. So I just always thought they were just episodes of the show. I never knew that they were the TV movies.
Well, some of the scenes in the intro said
are from the movies.
And you said you thought maybe they were just episodes you missed.
Yeah, because I was always like, where are those episodes? So, yeah. Anyway.
Freak says, I don't drink, however, finding a Spuds McKenzie figure would be badass.
I've seen those places.
I've never actually
picked one up, but I have seen the Spuds McKenzie dog.
Do you watch X-Men 97? And if so, do you enjoy it?
Yes, we're actually all caught up with season 2. So,
I mean, we won't spoil anything for anyone that's not caught up.
We actually watched the most recent episode last night.
But yeah, it's fun in a lot of regards because of like some of the storylines
and the nostalgia.
Like I read a lot of these stories back in the day. So seeing them now playing out animated is a lot of fun, except sometimes they rush through them so fast. They'll take like a multi-issue arc and drill it down to like 1 20-minute episode. It's like, that's it? That's all we get of that? Come on.
And I don't like the throwaway episodes where they literally don't have a damn thing to do with anything. But
Josh says, I haven't watched the newest season of 97, but like the first season. Are you waiting for them to all be out so you can kind of binge through the episodes? We wanted to do that, but it can be very difficult avoiding spoilers.
And not even just people, but you just like turn on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and it's like there's a picture and you didn't have a chance to not let it get spoiled.
Well, even on Disney, like they'll pop up screens like wallpapers and
Did
stuff.
You see that?
And it's like
I had magic powers.
It'll show them in like different outfits or settings and stuff. And it's like, oh, so they're doing that. Oh, well, now I know what to expect.
Yeah.
VKQ, I want to throw a movie marathon of B movies, but don't have enough people near me who want to go to VKQ's Cheese Fest. We were there. We'd totally be down for that.
That would be awesome.
But there had also better be cheese, because if you're naming it Cheese Fest, even it's for the cheesy movies if you're not having cheese.
I would be very disappointed. In fact, before we turned this on, we were having a little snack and we were eating the cheddar sun chips and we were putting canned cheese on top of it.
We have problems.
That's why we're fat.
Josh, I'm a total binger when it comes to shows.
That's what I like to do. I like to wait for a couple episodes to be out so that I can just watch. I don't like when I'm caught up.
And VKQ says, Lacey used the force to get her drink. Yeah, but she wasn't very good about it, which is why I keep this side of my face in shadow, because she kept like trying to move things and hitting me, and there's a bunch of bruises. And she told me that if I show them, then the other side's going to be bruised. It's a true story.
What?
Josh currently working through Dark on Netflix, a really trippy time travel show. A few years
we might have
old
to
now.
look that up. We'll look that up. While you look that up,
Guess what? I'm taking a picture so I don't forget, because my brain lets me down sometimes. I'm a sucker for time travel stuff.
Yeah, I love time traveling things. I found these at Five Below, and it's these weird little marble beans, flat little plastic beans. They're called finger keepers. I don't know what that means.
Wow.
But anyway, I think you get like you get a gummy and a flipper toy. So I thought I would open them with you guys and see what we get. So there's the gummies.
Okay. Kind of Spider-Man colored.
Yes.
Red and blue there.
Maybe that means I got Spider-Man in here. That would be awesome. I did. Oh, yes. That is amazing. I'm creating my candy. That is so cool. I don't know. Let me have a hard surface. They just kind of... I don't know. But anyway, so the people that you can get Captain America, Spider-Man, Black Widow, Hulk, Thor, Miles Morales, and Iron Man, and Ghost Spider or Spider-Gwen to the rest of us. I told Tom, I said, honestly, the only one I don't want out here is Miles Morales. So, and the other problem is they're all this shape, so you can't cheat and like feel. But I'm super stoked I got Spider-Man. That's amazing.
Freak says Spider-Man, and he's doing this, but it's like, no. It's
all right. Oh, did I get another Spider-Man? Let's see who I got. No, I did not. So all the candy is the same. I got Cap.
Nice.
I got Captain America. These were only $1. I may have to go back and pick up some more.
Yeah, you might as well.
They're a lot of fun. These are super fun. Those are super cute, super fun. I love it.
Slayer says, I put canned cheese on pretzel rods. They don't have the sharp cheddar flavor anymore, unfortunately. That is a shame.
That is a shame. I like to do it on celery.
And then Slayer also says, Dark is really cool. No spoilers, but season 3 gets weird, but season 1 and 2 are so good. Oh, so when it was said it's a few years old, they've done multiple seasons too. So we've got definitely some catching up.
Just in case you guys wanted to see. That's all of them.
BKQ first try. Then Freaker 4, he does rock though. Nice.
I'm excited I got Spider-Man.
So yeah, you're gonna have to get some more of those now. I tell you what, keeping it Marvel, we got something that just showed up yesterday. Another thing that Sean 8-Bit Glitch showed us, so he enabled us to get this. Just to be serious for a moment, guys. So I actually had bilateral carpal tunnel, and I had the surgery. Obviously, it can hurt my hands a lot when playing games, so I have to be mindful of that. But I really have to be mindful when I'm at the computer and I'm trying to use like the mouse, and I need that support. And there's hardly support like that from a Southern Belle.
Oh, but you gotta see the best part. That is the best part. She's squishy.
So it's very funny.
Your wrist goes on here.
We do have a couple of these. We had a Tifa one that had a blowout.
Yeah, her silicone squirted out everywhere.
But
she got hit too hard.
We've got an Elvira one. One of the things that you actually really liked about this was her face.
I did, yeah. Her face is really cute.
Big seller.
But yeah, we have a dark elf, I think from Magic
Either Magic or
World of Warcraft or something like that. I just like the way the elf looked. And then I have a Deadpool one where this is his butt.
I've thought about getting you the Trash Pandas one where it's a bunch of raccoons and then they have like bags of trash.
That would be funny.
But,
I could actually use that one at work.
But yeah, she was
the booby ones and the butt ones I can't use at work. The Trash Panda ones I could actually use.
But look at that, comic accurate. No, but no, she had a very cute face actually and everything. So it's like okay,
they could do that again with the butt too for her.
Yeah, you were talking about.
I was like, we need a desk mat
apocalypse
where it's the apocalypse scene where she's laying down with her butt sticking up.
There was that one artist that we bought a print from of that because we really like the print.
Yes.
And I told him, I said, well, the problem is you don't see Rogue's face, but I mean, like if you needed a model, you know, for that image, just say, you know, throw me in the apocalypse.
When we were down in Branson and we went to this flea market thing, right before we went there, we went to the Disney outlet store because hello, Disney girl. And this one is nice enough to let me go in there and buy things.
Before you jump into that, just to catch up real quick.
Oh, yeah, we do need to catch up on
that. So Slayer says Spider-Man is my favorite superhero.
He's amazing, isn't he?
He's amazing. He's spectacular.
So much fun.
VKQ, full moon and fondue. Zombie, whoa. Wait, is it a whoa? Or is it more of a
whoa?
Slayer, I wouldn't get any work done. I'd be motorboating all day. Speed up. Nice.
Is my dad
Zombie,
still here?
Gee, I wonder why. Josh, that is the best mouse pad I've ever seen. Did you want to see it again? Thank you. Zombie, wait, that was a mouse pad? Yeah, see, it's totally
totally a mouse pad, guys. Totally.
and look at the look at how it's
ergonomic his wrist.
Zombie. Oh, never mind. I want it. John Aguilera. I love Do You Nerd. I tuned in at the tail end of the mouse pad. You do have impeccable timing.
I like that ergonomic support. Sign me up. I have a headache.
Okay. See if you can follow up the mouse pad.
So I don't know how familiar any of you are with Disneyland and Disney World and all the merchandise going on right now, but the Disney outlets take all of the merchandise that doesn't sell in the parks and sells them at a discounted rate. Sometimes they just sell them there at the normal rates, but it allows people who can't go to the parks to get the merch. So this was on sale, and I love the big face totes. I have a Minnie Mouse one, and I have the Vampire Mickey one from Halloween. And Donald Duck and I know I said that Hey is my spirit animal, but honestly, I think Donald Duck is more my spirit animal because he's short, and he waddles when he walks, and he's always angry, and he's such a klutz and falls over. So
sometimes he speaks and doesn't make sense.
Exactly. So I feel like I actually really am more in tune with Donald Duck. And then, of course, on the back, he has signed it for us all. How amazing is that? But these totes are amazing because they have really nice long handles and they're really big. They are great for parks and everything. And I'll show you the stuff that I bought at the parks. One amazing stuffed animal. They only had him. This was it. This was the only one in the store. They didn't have any of the other ones, but they had Robin Hood from the Fox Robin, the animated one.
Which we had to even ask if he was for sale.
Yes, because it was behind the counter. And I said, is he for sale? She goes, oh, yeah. And I said, then I'm buying him because he was on clearance. And then that same day, they were doing 20% off on top of the clearance price for plushies. So I was like, I will take him. So yeah, I was so excited. Tom and I love this movie.
Yeah.
Oodalali, golly, what a day.
The freaks enjoying Donald Duck Robin Hood Classic. Yes. Sweet.
And then the other thing that I got there, oops, the bow's a little crooked.
Uh-oh.
Is
where's Meglet is a geek when you're showing off ears?
I know. I got me some Tomorrowland ears for Space Mountain. I absolutely love that ride, and I love Tomorrowland. Not to mention, orange and blue is my favorite color. So I absolutely loved the color combo, and they're just so pretty.
Based on this room, I like Yesterday Land.
I think you do. And then the funny thing is, we had been there earlier in the month, and I saw this guy, and I really wanted him, but I was being money conscious and everything, and so this time I was like, no.
You?
I know. I was like, nope, I'm gonna get him because I want Animal. I was going back and forth between Animal and the Swedish Chef, and so I decided to get Animal. And I thought he was adorable. This is not the outfit I am used to Animal wearing, but I still didn't care because it was so much fun. The reason I told you that we went to this right before we went to the flea market is legit have not ever seen this plushie before. I found another one. This one is from the 90s. This was also a Disney store because he's got a little thing on his foot, and the other Animal doesn't. But this is what I remember Animal actually wearing, this outfit. So I now have two animals without meaning to. So I don't know if I would have actually got him if we had gone to the flea market first and I found this one, because he was literally half the price of this one. But so now I have two animals, so I don't care.
Come here.
They're both kind of different. Anyway, that was my pickup. I only
just so you know, Winston, your grandma's leaving you comments. I love my Winnie. So there you go.
Someone's gonna go visit their grandparents next week and stay the weekend with them, aren't you? Yeah.
Okay, you sweet animal, and freak animal. Animal's my third fave from Muppet Show behind Statler and Waldorf.
Nice. Very nice. What? You need more attention?
Yeah.
You're not getting attention.
You're not giving me any attention at all.
Baby.
I'm so neglected.
So neglected. Pobrecito. He's probably is hungry, though. We haven't fed him dinner because we haven't had dinner yet. Do you have any other things to show off?
I do.
Okay. Why don't you? Because I only have one thing left now.
Just a second, but someone keeps covering my stuff up by throwing all of her stuff on my stuff.
I know.
We were at GameStop and they had some games that were cheap. I just picked them up. One was actually a duplicate, even though I checked our list. It was Firefighter for the Wii, and it's like, whoops. But oh well. But I did grab the Namco Museum Mega Mix. So we do have a Namco Museum on the Wii, but this one has even more games in it. Love a good compilation set. Couldn't pass that up. Like I said, it was super cheap, so why not? And I got Rygar. I did not know there was a Rygar on the Wii. I knew there was one on PS2. It almost had moments that felt a little God of War-esque before God of War. But I always remember Rygar from the NES because as a kid, I thought he was fighting with a yo-yo, which seemed absolutely ridiculous. But then, we got games like Earthbound where you did fight with the yo-yo, so it ultimately doesn't matter anyway. BKQ, gotta love a multi-game pack.
Yes.
Something that showed up, I think we were in the process of filming with Sean live, and they dropped it off at the door. But we got some more.
Oh yeah.
What do you want? Do you want the 2 or do you want the big guy?
I'll do the 2. That's fine. So
more Splatoon.
Yay.
And we are monsters. Sorry.
Not sorry. How is he gonna play with things? You gotta get him out. I do remember, though, back in the day, they used to put a thing down here, so you had to take them out in order to play with them. And now I don't think you do. I think you can leave them in the box. On that? Yeah. So here's this chick. I don't even know who this is.
Either way. Shiver
me timbers. So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of really amazing detail on him. I will still give him that. But he's got some kind of bone in her hair.
And then Big Man, I wouldn't do it too much, but there is a little bit of flex to his wingies, his flaps.
He's a manta ray.
But he's got a bunch of fun stuff on his back. He's got his little camp pack and everything. He's got
Why does the manta ray have a snorkel?
Frying pan. Bedroll. Looks like he's got a little GPS thing. I like that he's got a little squid badge up front and little squid things on his back, little solar panel. So he's
actually pretty cool.
I guess he's ready to head off to the Great Barrier Reef. But I mean, again, you would have seen that if you didn't open them. But now you don't have to open yours because we opened ours just for you guys.
Who's this?
Fry.
Whoops.
Look at this one. So a squid with a fishing pole on mine, huh? Interesting.
So she's kind of neat. She's a whoopsies.
Wow.
I dropped her. So yeah, she's kind of cool. I mean, they're all kind of cool. She's kind of like a vampire squid chick thing. I don't know.
So yeah, VKQ said, gotta love a multi-game pack. Josh, what? I never knew Rygar was on the Wii. Yeah, that was brand new to me too. That's precisely why I bought it, because I never knew about this, and I was like, they brought back a classic. Okay, let's check it out. I have no idea if it's any good though, so be warned. Who knows what you're getting into? Josh said it's super cool. The amiibo are a nice grab too. So these were ones that I had ordered directly from Nintendo, like once they popped up for sale. And then we do have the Minoru construct on order from Nintendo. But do you guys know what we missed out on? The Resident Evil ones. And that kind of stinks because those aren't going to be fun to track down, I'm sure.
No.
And the worst part is, I'm sorry, all the pictures I've seen of them, they look like Temu amiibo.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
it looks
not a
like,
lot of detail on them and stuff.
it looks like I threw it together in an afternoon and I'm like, yeah, this is the base idea of what they're going to look like. I showed them to the boss and the boss was like, perfect, put them in production. No, this is the rough draft. Oh, okay, I can go home early. Fine. That's cool. Josh says, I can't keep buying amiibo. I decided to just stick with Zelda's. Smart man.
I have said that a few times, that I feel like at some point we're going to have to decide, do we keep going with every single amiibo, or do we just now only get the ones that we like? And it's like, we've gone this far, but it's like, if they just keep going.
We feel like if we stop at this point,
yeah,
there's going to be like 5 more amiibo released, and that'll be it. And those will be super hard to find, and we'll be kicking ourselves for not getting them. But if we do keep collecting them, there's going to be like 500 more released.
Yeah.
And he said he's looking forward to the Minoru's construct release next month. Yeah, that looks really, really cool. And it'll be nice to finally have all of the Guardians anyway, right?
Trying to get this out so we can.
Oh, someone's going for something big. She got a big old item.
It's my last
box.
I was gonna let you keep showing off your stuff.
Oh no, you're good. I'm done. I was just talking about amiibo. Sitting on a buoy, got my fishing pole. Hey, where do you think you want to go fishing? Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we should ask the big man. Hey, what's up, guys? I was thinking of going camping in a Great Barrier Reef. You should come with me. Just kind of want to hang out. Yeah, I think I'm going to just, not really do much of anything. Well, that's a shame.
Okay.
I've got to swim. Okay. I guess she's telling me show's over.
So, yeah, we found this really cool thing at the flea market in the box, and it has never been used. So this is pretty awesome. I think we saw that it was like from the 90s, 94. So here we go. Isn't that amazing?
Who are you going to call?
Wolverine. Here, so I took him out of the box so you could see him, but you can see he's still in his plastic. But here he is in all of his glory. And the funny thing is his claws were like folded back so that he would fit in the box.
Well, that's good.
That's
Also good if you don't want him to break up.
Then here is the phone handle part. There's just a sticker of Wolverine on there. And he just kind of hangs up somehow. Like, do you turn it on or something? Oh, yeah. It's kind of, you push the talk button. So it's not like you don't actually hang it up. He just holds it. So there's no like the old school phones, where you had to hang up the phone on the button thing. It's literally you just pick it up and then you push talk and blah, 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 and then talk again to hang it back up. So this is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. I'm very curious to know if there's a fun ringtone to it, or is it like just a generic ringtone. It'd be cool if it played like the X-Men theme when the phone rang. I don't think I'd get away with using this at work. I don't think.
You could try.
I could try, but I wouldn't get any phone calls. So yeah. Anyway, I thought this was pretty awesome, and we got it for a fairly decent price because, as you can see, he's still in him box. I like it. That is my big pickup.
Hey, Bob, you better pick up because the X-Men are calling. That's right. The Wolverine telephone from Rex Sound comes with tone, pulse, switchable, LED indicator light, on-off button, mute, redial, flash, and the ringer, on or off. Get yours today. Slice into a phone call.
But since we just picked up that really cool Wolverine lamp, I was like, this is perfect. It goes perfect with it. So maybe we'll find like a little telephone table somewhere and we can hang the lamp over the table and then put the phone on the table and just like have a little Wolverine nook or something. Who knows? I think it'd be fun.
Josh says that is sweet. Wolverine. Freak says excellent narration, Tom, and then Wolverine radness. VKQ, awesome. Still got a landline. Very nice. You should take it to work at least and see if you can hear the ring.
Our phone is on it's not on a phone line system. It's a weird
magic
thing.
Line?
It's kind of like your phone where it's just plugged into the wall, but there's a service in the phone.
Ooh. We could try my phone. Because I have a work phone. I mean, it plugs in, so we could try that. We may just have to do that.
Yeah.
You actually, so we've seen this at a few conventions. Do you remember if we've seen it boxed or was it always out?
I don't know.
But we have seen it before because we've joked about it, like getting it because it's just like a weird thing to have.
Yeah.
You actually have a few weird phones now. Thanks to Megamat, we got the Pac-Man phone, which is amazing.
I actually love my finger thing. Whenever I play with it.
And then you got
I have the hamburger phone.
Is it a hamburger or a cheeseburger phone?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Oh, I was wondering if you went with the deluxe model and got it with the cheese. But
I always wanted the high heel phone.
A high heel phone.
If I ever see that in a flea market, I'm definitely getting it, unless it's like $100. But I always wanted that as a kid growing up, and I never got one.
Do you have any other weird phones? I thought there was something else that you had. It was like a weird shaped phone. The Star Trek one. The Enterprise. Didn't you have that?
No.
Do you not have that?
No.
Guys.
I would like to have that.
Something she doesn't have.
We had like growing up in my household, we had a candlestick phone. That's what they were called. But it's that like literally the old school kind where like you pick up the hand thingy and you hold the phone right here and you talk like this. That phone was really good for listening in on conversations because you could hold the receiver thingy down and pick up the earpiece and slowly let it up. And I got really good at doing that so you didn't hear the click and you could listen in. And the other thing is because the mouthpiece was down here, they couldn't hear you breathing. So you
little sneak. Yeah. Listening on conversations you shouldn't be listening.
Yep.
I always, whenever I leave the room, I leave my phone, I always tell you, if any of my bitches text me to text them back.
I usually do.
I try not to keep them waiting.
Yeah. We had that phone growing up as a kid, and then we had another phone that was, because basically, I guess in like the 60s, 70s-ish, 80s era kind of thing, they didn't want to see the phone. So it was in this like cupboard thing, and you would like lift the door up, and then there was the phone. And the cord was retractable, so you pull it out and talk, and then you kind of do that like quick jerk, and it would pull it back in. I've shown you the case at a flea market before. I found the case one time, but the phone was missing out of it, and so that's why I didn't buy it. But if I ever find that phone again, I was obsessed with that phone because I was also obsessed with doors for some reason. I'm still obsessed with doors. That was the whole reason I wanted an NES as a child because I love the crooked door on it. But
obsessed with doors named Jim.
Maybe.
VKQ, I'll be waiting for a short testing it. And then Freak, have you seen NECA's 18-inch motion activated figure of Jason Michael? I'm looking for a pinhead complete with puzzle box and blades out in the wild. Not out in the wild.
No, uh-uh.
I know I saw a video of the Jason one because it kept popping up in my feed. But yeah, that one's pretty cool. What was the there was the Ash one.
Yeah.
That we saw. Because that'd be kind of neat, but gosh, I don't even know where to put something that big. Because I mean, we're the type of weirdos who wouldn't put it up after Halloween. Obviously, we'd have to keep
it would be up all year round.
But we can't even find a good place to put the cardboard cutouts, which at least they're flat, they're 2D. But
just in case you guys were curious, this is exactly the phone we had. This is the candlestick phone. And see what I mean? It was very easy to pick this earpiece up. Yeah.
Little sneak.
I know. I wonder what happened to that phone. We get rid of it?
Well,
anyway.
Well, this is usually the time where we start trying to throw out a little bit more conversation topics to try to figure out what everyone is playing right now. Tell you what, if you're playing Spider-Man and you go watch the movie, that's a good time happening right there. Or
I'm so jealous that Sean is actually seeing it for the second time tonight.
Yeah, you were thinking about giving it another view as well.
I was. I don't usually spend the money to go see a movie twice in theaters. I think the last time I did that was Greatest Showman. I think we saw that 4 times.
One of them was like a sing-along movie party.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were a tiny bit obsessed with that one.
Yeah. The movie I have seen the most in theaters, I believe, was Twister. I think me and my best friend saw it 13 times. It's a good movie.
That's insane. I only saw it 9 times. To be fair, at the time, my theater, there were 5 theaters, so you'd usually have 5 movies to choose from. And it got to the point where I'd seen all the movies, and I wanted to go to the theater just to kind of hang out and, chill out because it's during the summer. And it got to be a joke to see how many times I could watch Twister. So I managed to get 9 views before they took it down. But obviously not as insane as 13. But what have you been playing? Would you like to
ask that?
Well, why are you playing it right now, though? You have something going on.
Okay, so I'm playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Shocking.
Oh my gosh.
I know. But like I said, every time I bring it up, every couple of months, like every other a month or something like that, for about a month, they have quests where it's like you have an entire month and you have all these tasks to do and you earn stuff in the game, like clothes for your character or props or clothes for your village people friends and the village people.
Well,
you can earn little like pet companions and stuff like that. So we are in the middle of one right now, just started I think last Wednesday, and it's a Wreck-It Ralph themed. So I'm having a lot of fun. You actually got to see Wreck-It Ralph join the valley last night. I finally unlocked him. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Don't bore them with what are you playing? Because you're still playing the same thing too.
Mine's a huge RPG.
It is a big
Still
RPG.
working on Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
But like I said, we have moved on in TV shows.
Well, hold on before that though.
Oh.
So Josh is playing Ghost of Tsushima and loving it. I have heard nothing but good things about that game. I would like to give it a go. Chris, Telesplash Chris.
Yes, I remember he was playing that.
Was so obsessed with it.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy who, whenever he plays a game and finishes it, he's usually pretty quick to move on to the next game. But that was one that when he finished it, he said that he went right back into it. He had to play it some more because he loved it so much. VKQ says, Rocky Horror for me, but I was cast for a while.
Oh, that's nice. Who'd you play? Who are you?
And then he also said, unfortunately, did not get any gaming done this week.
I took him to see Rocky Horror for the first time in his life at a movie party at our Alamo. And they had the cast acting it out in the front. And he got to go up front. And they put a V, because you were a Rocky Horror virgin, on his forehead. And did they give you an option of like spankings or something else?
Mm-hmm. And I took the spanking.
Yeah, of course
I got spanked in front of everyone. The people that were dressed up as the cast was actually a burlesque troupe. And fun fact, we went to their show And ultimately, she got spanked by the same.
I did on my birthday. Lexi Lace was her name. No relation. But it was my birthday, and she dragged me up on stage and spanked my bottom.
So, yeah.
Half naked.
VKQ, unfortunately, I did not get any gaming done this week. And then, Marine says, all the moonstones.
I know, they're so tempting.
Oh, but VKQ says, still DQ11. I see, that's a long one, too. But, I mean, they're so good. So, it's totally worth it. Freak says, my brother introduced me to an old TV
Legend
show
of the Seeker.
called Legend of the Seeker.
I was so sad it only got 2 episodes. That's another show that I want to introduce him to.
Didn't I get you the
You did.
set?
You got me the whole set because I love that movie. It's so good. And it had such potential. I just think it came out at the wrong time. Love that show.
Fell in love with it. Witches, Magic, Wizards, Night.
I know. It's awesome. And the bad guy's hot, too. So.
Whoa, calm down. I've always wanted to go to a live Rocky Horror Picture Show. Freak, you definitely need to. I think
it is
that you
a
would
lot of
love
fun.
it. You would get into it so much.
Yeah. And everybody's got to do
VKQ says Frankenfurter mostly, Brad once, Riff Raff a few
times.
Man, all over the place.
Nice.
Oh, see, total levels here.
Touch me.
We were talking Dragon Quest 7, Dragon Quest 11, RPG Sense Tingling, total level pops in. Good to see you. VKQ supporting It's a Blast Freak. And then Slayer, I'm going to be playing Rocket League soon, then enter the Halo remake or Diablo 3. Nice. Very nice. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Halo. So many people have been excited to get that on the PlayStation. Okay, so now you wanted to go on to.
I was just gonna say,
shows.
Because we keep playing the same thing, we have moved on. We binged watched. I think we talked about this last weekend. Born Again, Daredevil, Born Again, Bored Again, but we did manage to get through the whole 2 seasons before the movie, and this is not a spoiler whatsoever. But you don't need to have seen Daredevil, Born Again to see Spider-Man. You basically just need to know who the Punisher is and watch Punisher stuff in order to not be confused, I guess. But yeah, we thought, because we had even I had him look up something like, what should you have watched before you go see Brand New Day? And they suggested that. And I think somebody even suggested, like, especially season 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Literally the only tie to that show is a scene. I don't think this gives it away because it's in the trailer. It's in the trailer, but he's getting the key to the city, and the chick giving him the key to the city is Mayor Fisk's aide. So that's literally the only, I guess, connection. But so yeah, you don't need to sit through that shit. But we did start Tulsa King, which I have wanted to start for a while now, and that is a lot of fun. It's Sylvester Stallone just got out of jail after being in jail for 25 years. He's a mob. What do they call him?
I forget what term they use.
Yeah, but like, a lieutenant boss guy, high up there underneath the Dawn or whatever. And he gets out of jail for 25 years for the boss. And they tell him, we're going to set you up with your own city, your whole own city, for thanking you for not talking and squealing on us in jail. And he's like, great, where is it? Like, Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's like, what? The only problem that I have with it is, yes, he's been in prison for 25 years, but he wasn't in a bunker locked away like Silk. So he comes out and he doesn't know what things are. And I'm like, you weren't that away from the world. So, because he didn't know what a smartphone was, he didn't know what apps were. He gets picked up by a African American cab driver, and the guy, being gangsta, literally, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm a gangsta." And then so he's like, "What'd you call me? I'm not a gangster. What are you doing? What are you talking?" I'm like, really? That was a thing 25 years ago. It's not like you've been put away for 60 years or something. So that's the only problem I do have with it. That part's kind of weird, but the rest of it, it's a lot of fun. Sylvester's a lot of fun. And the show, we're only 2 or 3 episodes in.
I think so.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. What about you?
So real quick, Total Level is laughing. Yep, I hear JRPGs. The senses kick in to join. Freak of Four. I just got Legend of the Seeker, both seasons on DVD. Done with Disc 1, Season 1. VKQ, still watching Alice in Borderland with Val, but been binging Alf on my own. How does it hold up? That's one of those shows that I remember it so fondly from my childhood that I want to watch it, but I'm worried that it's not going to hold up. It's like, I don't want to not like Alf. It's like, if it's best left in my memories, probably for the best. Josh says, John Berthnall has been such a good Punisher. Honestly, I agree. We were discussing this with Sean last night. You said that you didn't like him because...
I don't really care for him, but that was because I didn't like Shane in Walking Dead. So it's kind of made me not really like John Bernthal. I don't know how to say his name. Anyway, I didn't really like him because I didn't like his character. And I haven't really seen him do anything else. And then the next thing I see him in is in The Punisher, and he's literally Shane as the Punisher. Or like what you said, maybe it was just he wasn't playing Shane in Walking Dead. He was playing the Punisher in Walking Dead, but he didn't change. And so I'm like, okay, well, first of all, this guy has no range. And I just didn't like it. I don't like moody, broody characters, and that's all he is. And I get why he's moody and broody, but still, but he was a lot of fun in Brand New Day. He was not as moody and broody. He was a little bit more lighthearted, and he was even cracking some jokes. So I like him better. I'm curious to see him in Odyssey to see if he's different or if he just doesn't have range, because I've seen interviews with him and he seems like a fun guy. So maybe he just doesn't play the best characters for me to like. But so yeah.
But like I said, I think he plays a good Punisher. But to her point, to me, Walking Dead, it felt like the Punisher was there. The way he acted felt Punisher. It was just he was missing the armaments.
Yeah.
John Aguilera, I honestly have forgotten that the new Spider-Man movie is out. I've been living under a rock.
Were you living in a bunker with Silk?
I feel like you were, because that is like all we hear people talking about.
And rightfully so.
I believe it's the #1 movie. Is it worldwide already? Yes. Has it hit #1 worldwide?
I think you even told me it in opening day. I think
opening day it beat out Supergirl's entire theatrical run.
Take that.
So well,
I'm sorry, I love Spider-Man over Supergirl.
I was just going to say, for the people that like to try to say, "Oh, I've got superhero fatigue," just because you do
doesn't mean everybody else.
Yeah,
does.
So it's like, go watch something else. And
I actually enjoyed the movie so much that literally while I was watching the movie, I was thinking, I am really loving this movie, and I'm actually sad that it's a movie. I would rather this be a TV show so that I can keep watching it versus having to wait 5 or so odd years for another Spider-Man movie, because the last Spider-Man movie was 5 years ago. I don't want to wait 5 years for it. And the other thing that I really liked about this one was it was a Spider-Man movie, where all the other ones with Tom Holland, I love him. He's a great Spider-Man, but they've been a little bit more Peter Parker, whereas this one was a lot more Spider-Man. And we got a lot of the fun Spider-Man banter and humor, and got to see a lot more of the things that Tom Holland can actually do acrobatically as Spider-Man. So it was pretty awesome. I was really excited. And he is the one in the suit. It's not a stunt double in there. That's him doing all those acrobatic moves. So
to catch up, Slayer says you got to check out Mayor of Kingstown.
That's another one on my list.
I was going to say, yes. You have that in a list.
That is on my list to watch.
Total Level says apps are complicated.
They can be.
VKQ per Alf, cheesy as heck, still love it. I may have to give it a go then. Josh says he was in Wolf of Wall Street too. That might be interesting to watch.
Is that a show or a movie?
I was pretty sure that was a movie.
Was it a
that
movie?
One? You might be, but I think there was like a show kind of in the same vein.
Yeah.
Marine said it be Endgame too. Wow.
Oh.
That's you know you're doing something right when you can beat out Endgame. I mean, how much more like anticipated can a movie be?
The funny thing is I heard somebody complain about how they felt the cast was bloated and there was too many little cameos of people in it. But honestly, I like that. I liked them popping in because after you have a movie like Endgame or what was the other one? Infinity War. When they finally all come together, it does feel weird to be in New York and know that there's a bunch of other superheroes that live here and they don't show up when something bad happens. Like we were making that comment while we were watching Daredevil that really no one else is showing up while all this bad stuff is happening. So I like the fact that they popped in here and there because it's almost like, yeah, these people do live here. So, the universe is alive. So I didn't feel like the cast is bloated. I liked it.
See, I don't think it's bloated because it feels like more Easter eggs, especially with how quickly people will pop in and out. But also, it's kind of a nod to comic books. I mean, there'd be so many times when someone would pop in for 2 panels and then they're gone. And that's it. That's all you get for the whole comic. So, and it's all part of making the world feel like it's a living, breathing world as well. John says, I've been so busy taking care of the newborn, haven't been paying attention to what's out. If you
put the baby down and go watch Spider-Man.
Take the baby to Spider-Man. Babies love Spider-Man.
Babies love spiders.
VKQ, looking forward to December, Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Very, very curious.
Yes.
Are you watching trailers or did you watch that kind of the first teaser and you're like, okay, I don't want to see anything else until then? Josh says, I haven't been to an actual movie in so long. I don't even remember what last film I went to see. Fun fact, Josh, nowadays, the movies, they're not just moving. They actually have talkies. Well. I feel like it's probably been that long for you, right? Total level at this point. I think it's weird if there wasn't cameos in these movies. You're not wrong.
Because like I said, when we watched Daredevil, it felt weird that literally no one showed up. I mean, because even like, in Far From Home, when Peter is all, talking about like, where's Thor? Offworld, where's so-and-so? Da-da-da. So it's like, it's kind of explaining away why these people aren't showing up and helping. So yeah, it needs it, I feel like.
Slayer says, just wait till Doomsday, probably going to have 20 superheroes in it. 20? Are they scaling back?
You should have seen, how, I mean, I'm sure you guys see my posts where I take an action figure that represents the movie. When we went to Endgame, I had a duffel bag because I literally I had to bring everybody because like everybody was there. And then when we went to, which one was first? Infinity War or Endgame? Infinity War. Okay, yeah. So then we went to Endgame. There was a lot less people. Avi, half of them were
She just like took a bunch of dust.
I did. I just took dust and flum.
Yeah, for Infinity War, it took the whole movie for her to set up all the characters. Fortunately, though, because the credits run so long, that was just enough time to put them all away.
Yeah, basically.
VKQ have yet to check the trailers. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Not only that, but there's so many AI videos, like false trailers out there and clips and leaks. It's like, just forget it. And then he also said, I just love Doomsday and the comics. Yeah, like he's such an iconic character. So I'm very curious to see what RDJ does, but I don't know. It feels like it's a lot to live up to, But then again, I mean, who thought he was going to be a good Tony Stark and Iron Man? I remember when he was first announced as Iron Man, the only thing that came to my mind was, I'm sorry, but I was like, well, hey, we know he's got the alcoholic part down, right?
And the Playboy part.
So there's that.
He was a bit of a player.
And then VKQ, I'm waiting for Great Lake Avengers. When does Squirrel Girl get her shine? Dude, for so long, the AT&T girl, Melania Van Trump, don't ask me why I know her name. She adores the character Squirrel Girl. I believe she did the voice in one of the games. Was it Marvel Rivals? But anyway, she would dress up as Squirrel Girl.
How do you know so much about her?
No questions, please. No questions on this press junket. Okay. But she wanted to play Squirrel Girl.
She'd be a cute
in the movie.
Girl,
she would be. She was a lot of fun in the movie Werewolves Within.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
You liked the dance scene.
I did.
You made us watch that a lot.
Yeah, we'll probably go watch it again. But
that was a fun movie.
But well, I mean that kind of covers what we've been watching. Please let us know what else you guys have been watching, because it's definitely stuff. If we don't get to it immediately, we'll absolutely add it to our list. Was it Mayor of Kingstown?
Yes.
Like we said, we do have that one in the list, so
Yes.
we are working towards it. Definitely want to check that out. And Wolf of Wall Street might be fun to see John in a very different setting,
type of role, not shooting people.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of need for his kind of, rough and rage going through there. But all right, well, we've kind of talked their ears off for about 2 hours. Should we start wrapping it up?
I suppose so.
Start letting everyone
they're
go.
Probably getting bored of us.
They're probably like, these guys just don't shut up. They call it a chill and chat, but they're not chill at all. All they're doing is chatting.
The only time I'm chill is when I'm asleep.
Not even then. You kick me with your restless legs.
That's not my fault.
Guys, she was kicking me in her sleep, and I thought I was doing something wrong, so I kept trying to move to the side of the bed, and I ended up on the floor. She still kicked me.
I did not kick you out of bed.
Oh, well, John's saying, love you, take care. Hey, you've got a baby to go take care of anyway. What are you even doing here? Just, you know what babies need?
Spider-Man.
Well, okay, they do need Spider-Man. I was going to say maybe a couple of animal plushies to really... Total level. Yawn. Wait, I wasn't sleepy. Thanks for this. Take care. See, now we put him to sleep. He's like, I gotta watch something that's gonna make me fall asleep.
Watch this at night when you can't sleep.
VKQ, I'm waiting for Val to get back from Zumba so we can get dinner.
What you gonna get for dinner?
Have a good weekend, everyone. You too. Hopefully you get to do something fun, get some more game time in. Maybe head out to the theater and watch one of those talkies everyone's going on about.
Sushi.
Amos and Andy were speaking about it on the radio box. In fact. All right. Well, Marine says, have a great night. I think that says it best. Let's talk about dinner.
Yes, I'm hungry.
We'll let everyone go. But thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Should I drink out of
Winnie the Pooh or my Disney princesses?
We always really appreciate you popping in, and we love getting to talk to you.
It's always so much fun.
Giving us some great recommendations on some pickles to try, some shows to watch, movies to watch, and everything. So thank you so much. And hopefully some of you will be seeing soon, maybe at the theater or maybe at an upcoming convention. So you guys have a good night. Take care. Stay nerdy. Drink lots of coffee. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Wait, did you tell them the thing about the